What's up, my friends? How's it going? Look at this. Would everyone look at? Would you look at this? Would you just look at this? Just look at it. We're playing a new game. We finished Shadowrun, and I needed a new, like, strategy-esque game. So here we are. We're giving Wildermyth a shot. I don't know anything about this game. I have no idea if it's going to be particularly accurate to turn-based, but I'm kind of having it be loose, like turn-based / strategy / like pause and thinky type games. I don't know how to describe what this Thursday slot is going to be, because there's a limited number of like true blue, like turn-based RPG strategy. Like there's a limited field, and most of them are really hyper competitive. I shouldn't say most of them, because as soon as I say most of them, someone's going to come up and be like, no, no. But the ones that are easy to find are a lot of like competitive turn-based ones that people have quote unquote solved in a lot of ways and don't have strong story that make it fun for me as just a solo player. So we're keeping this category loosey goose like. And so we're gonna give Wildermyth a shot. I have done nothing to prepare for this and know anything about this game. So we're going to we're just gonna try this. We're just gonna see what happens here. A 3-chapter story that is geared towards new players. Face off against the implacable Gorgon leader, Ulstrix. Sweet, okay, yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, next. I hope I've got the volume levels okay. This is a little aggressive in my ears here, so I'm gonna turn it down in my monitors. Those violins are a little shrill, not gonna lie. Main enemy is Gorgons. Difficulty: adventurer, storyteller, tragic hero, walking lunch, or custom. Wait, oh, no, wait. I meant to do custom. Combat difficulty, we could do adventurer. Overland campaign difficulty, I see. Combat difficulty mostly controls hero health, monster health, armor, and damage. High combat difficulty means heroes are more prone to getting killed in a given situation. Overland difficulty mostly controls the pace of calamities, time pressure on the overland map, and the frequency of infestation and incursion. It can end up having a big impact on combat difficulty too because of calamities. So I tend to be just sort of a... I cancel. I tend to be a put it on the easiest setting and be fine with that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put it on storyteller, but I'm looking at this. We're going to go ahead and do carved in stone. That's what we're going to do. Additional... Oh, we can pick mods. Oh, wait, I don't have any in there. Okay. Cancel. We won't worry about that. Map seed. Oh, it's randomly generated stuff here. All right, we're going to do storyteller, but we're going to do carved in stone, and we're going to see what happens. We're just going to see what happens with it. No retries, no reloads. That's how we're going to do this. This is a little terrifying. But I feel like that's a fair, balanced approach, right? Make it easy. Future warrior, bookish loner, bookish peacemaker, hot-headed romantic. Can we, oh, they're just like rerolls here. Ooh. Starting calamities, ooh. Okay, we'll do recommend. Hold on, reroll all. I don't like any of those. Future hunter, compassionate coward. Ooh, compassionate coward, Leah. Futuristic, mystic, hot-headed snark. I don't know what any of these are. Bookish coward feels right to me. Can I not? Future warrior. Oh, I see. Future warrior, future hunter, or future mystic. So it's ranged, melee, or magic, I'm assuming. I'm going to stick with definitely doing a melee, like a future warrior. Because trust me trying to learn and understand magic is just not good in these games. So we're going to do, ooh, an aloof romantic. I don't mind that. To inspect. Oh, and we get to customize. Okay. Okay, yeah, as long as we get to do that. Export. Okay, female. Body type feminine. Voice feminine. Ooh. We not. Oh, we don't get to attract. Oh, anyone. Belinda is not. Belinda is equal opportunity. Head shape is fine. Face is fine. Hairstyle, skin color. Belinda is pale. Like, it's not that I'm uncomfortable. Well, I mean, I guess I'd say. Oh wait, no, shoot, no. I wanted to. Just hair. Oh wait, do I need to like build all of these? Is that what the situation is? Oh man. Oh man. Wait, what's primary? Oh, it's her clothing color. Okay, so the warrior is going to be in primary red. Is what we're going to do. We're going to put her in like a red outfit. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be secondary. Oh, and we'll just make it green. So that like we'll do primaries red and green. We'll do like the contrasting colors is what we'll do. Facial hair. Ah, the bearded lady. I'm not going to do that. That's not Belinda. Okay, okay, so I see. So it's I'm not like trying to make a single individual necessarily. Okay, I see. So yeah, okay, so aloof, romantic, compassionate, coward. Yeah, I guess we'll just work with then who we have. I didn't understand how this was working. Yeah, we'll do the Spice Girls here. Oh my gosh, actually. You know, I wasn't originally thinking about doing like any sort of like specific motif, but hold on a second. Let me hold on. I need to make sure I'm getting my Spice Girls lore correct here. Cuz there's 5 of them. So we could set up 3 of them. Hold on. Oh, but who do we choose? How could we get all of them? Ginger Spice, Baby Spice, Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, and Posh Spice. That's right. How do we, oh man, I feel like, no, you know what? No, better. I have a better one. We're going to go with the Charlie's Angels. That's how we're going to do this. Charlie's Angels. And I'm pulling up, I'm just doing a quick Google search here so I can make sure I get the Charlie's Angels all properly organized here. Yeah, so... Oh, wait, hold on. Now I gotta decide, though. I didn't really think about it this way, but do I want to do the original Charlie's Angels or the reboot? I feel like I have to do the reboot, the 2000 reboot, right? Because, like, that was my childhood, right? The overview of this, I just want to share this with the audience, okay? I promise we'll get to gameplay eventually. But the overview, the first sentence in the overview for Charlie's Angels, the show that ushered in the phrase Jiggle TV features 3 beautiful police academy trained private detectives whose cases always seem to require that they don bikinis, evening gowns, or other sexy clothing. If that doesn't just so accurately describe the way things were done, especially back with, like, what was it, the 70s when the original came out? Good lord. Sorry, I needed something to drink there. I just finished a sprint workout after this. We're just gonna okay, we'll just do we'll base them off the reboot here. Charlie, can we like can we do their names and everything? Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Casting characters. Hold on a second. Gosh dang it. I want to... Oh, here we go. This is the Wikipedia page for the 2000. That's what we need. Okay, we need cast. So it's gonna be Cameron Diaz as Natalie Cook, Drew Barrymore as Dylan Sanders, and Lucy Liu as Alex Monday. I feel like that's the way to do this thing. We're gonna do... I'm not gonna sit here and try to make them all exactly that, right? But we're gonna just go ahead and do Natalie Cook. Right, we're gonna get that going here, and we'll try to get their hairs roughly matching here. So like we need, if we're gonna do like a Cameron Diaz situation here, we need like a ponytail. I feel like Cameron Diaz always kind of has the ponytail going on here. If we can find ourselves a longish ponytail option here, is that not? We're gonna really not. Okay, I guess this one's kind of like a ponytail. Not really. That's more of what the Drew Barry. That's more of the Drew Barrymore. I guess that's Drew Barrymore right there. So we'll do that one as Cameron Diaz. Definitely got to get the blonde going there. There it is, right there. Okay, so this is so stupid. so stupid. Oh my gosh, can we like? Oh, I love the way that they do that. They're all gonna have to be like as narrow as possible, right? Narrow and tall. I feel like that's. Nah, we'll keep them kind of normal human proportions. Allow random romances, allow random rivalries, allow children. Okay, why not? We'll just kind of go in for this. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. All this stuff, we can do stats? Oh man, this is too much. We're just gonna give them the general appearance and call it good. That's what we're gonna do for this. Yeah, that hair seems pretty good. Future hunter, compassionate coward. We're gonna, so that one, I'm just going in order. There's no rhyme or reason. Charlie's Angels are, I mean, you know, Sanders, they're like limited in their personality variation here. We just got to get the hair. If this is gonna be the Drew Barrymore one, we got to get that's kind of the Drew Barrymore hair, Drew Harrymore, if you will. If we do that, that's fine. And then, oh, hold on, the colors. So for the hunter, so if we've done red, we'll do blue as the primary. We'll get kind of like a blue color going here as the robe for the hunter, because that way we can have purple be for the magic, right? We'll go with blue there. I want to make sure that's like more blue than purple. So we'll do the blue for that, because like we could, and then we'll have, we'll do that. Oh wait, shoot, no, hold on, secondary. We need to make that orange, because we're gonna do the contrasting colors and all that. You know what I mean? So if we do that, and then slam it in orange, there we go. And then we go here, and we're gonna go. Okay, hold on. We need hairstyle. Lucy Lou's is like more just under control. There we go. That seems a pretty Lucy Lou hairstyle there, and we got to go with the black hair for Lucy Lou. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. And then, so for her, we're gonna go with the purple motif here, because she's all magic-y and stuff. So purple, and the secondary has got to be yellow then if we're gonna do the contrasting colors and all that, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? There we go. Hold on a second. We can make that more yellow, can't we? Can we not? I guess if we, oh yeah, if we do it that way. If we do that and something more along those lines. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's that. Yeah, that's our, there. Why not? Oh wait, hold on. I didn't change her name. Sorry, hold on a second. It was Alex Monday is the one that we don't have yet. Alex Monday. Boom, there we go. Gosh, I forgot Bill Murray was in the reboot too. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Why not? So stupid. This is arguably the stupidest thing I've come up with. Natalie, Dylan, and Alex. There we go. Let's do this. Do I have? Yeah, I've got their names all spelled right as I got to start. Growing the lands. It takes a bit of time to put all this together. Get ready. Yeah, so I guess I knew that this was procedurally generated, but still. This book. And has joined the game. Save the game. Save the game. Event smoke at. Okay. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. Stuck here. At least my decaying body will look intelligent. Little book and pencil propped on her lap. All right then. So this is how I'll start. I don't understand anything what's going on here in our yondering country. Something in the woods is very strange. Very, very strange. I feel like this is trying to be like very pondering and patient, and I'm not in the headspace for this. Tugged along by the gentle desire to see friends, a young woman named Natalie takes the seasonal road to the town of Gufdim. Wonder how many of these soft-glancing town ladies remember me. I guess I'll just have to do something memorable this time. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's all sly and sneakily about it. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm here. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Dylan out of bed. Probably she never got the courage to clean out that spider haven in her rafters. Wonder if she'll make me do... That's... smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Natalie hurries towards town, thinking of Dylan, a young woman whom she's known since girlhood. We get to choose. Oh, is it rivalry, friendship, or romance? I think we're just gonna go with friendship for the three. She must have tried to cook breakfast again. Helen, you alright? Look at you out, just make a little noise. Constructing mission. Oh, okay, so this is like full blown. Everything is randomized, huh? This is neat. This is more involved than I was expecting it to be. I knew it said procedurally generated, but I guess I was expecting more of just like it'll randomize the order of missions or something like that. Okay, hero has an action left. Hero has no more actions. Hero can do a single move, which takes one action, or a double move, which takes both actions. All heroes get to take their turn in any order, and then all enemies take their turns. Okay. So, if we move here... Oh my gosh, it's like playing a board game. This is actually kind of sick. Fire, do you still... Yeah, okay, we don't want to light ourselves on fire. I guess if we're trying to get up to the house, maybe we'll come over here. Oh, am I lit on fire that close? Oh, I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad. Hold on, sorry, get out. And let's go to the door. Oh, we can't extinguish the fire, I see. Okay, select the extinguish button from the... Oh, okay, hold on a second. So then... put out fires. Oh, okay, so if we come over here... Okay, I know, I'm right here. Probably risking the... Extinguish! The blaze. We just pat it with our hand. Pat, pat. And then I want to extinguish again the blaze. Well done, Natalie Cook. Open the door. Everybody do the dinosaur. But not before you stop and get on the floor. Okay, open door. House is still standing at least. Dylan, you know you can't really hide from a fire. She doesn't know. The door unlocks. Why is no one... Dylan shoves it open. Hey, do you not smell that... Shh, get inside. Uh-oh. Hop. Slam. Your bow. Yeah, these... What were they? They were things. They were monsters. They... Garoo! I feel like I'm reading a kid's book right now. There, hear it. I have one trapped in the garden. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right, so, I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Or I hope we can. Pitchfork, pickaxe, or frying pan? Oh, I kind of like the idea of the frying pan. I like to keep this creature at arm's length. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. I feel like the pickaxe is the move, though. Let's go with the pickaxe. Let's do that. Can be killed, right? Just be ready when you open that door. Okay. Bow cards. Okay. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. Oh no, that sounds horrible. So hold on. Which door are we opening? That door, huh? Okay. Let's have you. Oh no! Shoot! I didn't realize. I thought we were. Okay, now we're Natalie. I want Natalie to be the one in, like, melee range. What are we trying to, Okay, extinguish lamp. I don't think we want to do that. Hold on, how do I... If we can do it in any turn here. Let's open the door. Revealed! Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1 and does not stack. Okay. It doesn't stack, so there's no point in, like, getting everyone all wall-lead up here. But let's have us go here. And then let's get ourselves walled up. This is going to come for us. But that way we can only take 1 damage. Let's have Natalie come over here, maybe? And then strike. There we go. 5 damage. Oh, heck yeah, man. Oh no, what was that? Oh, victory, we got him, okay. What's happening to the ground around him? Natalie Cook is now a greenhorn warrior. Look at her, she's all confident about it. See, character sheet, we can do that? Nah, we're good. Natalie has grown stronger. Warriors like Natalie are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Choose an ability, engage. As a swift action, Natalie engages a foe, forcing it to attack her. Natalie must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, plus 1 armor per engaged foe. Thundering Challenge. Once per combat, as a swift action, Natalie frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Wolf Call. Passive. After a successful kill, Natalie's allies gain +2 speed for this and the following turn. Oh, I kind of like the idea of being able to buff teams. In general, I kind of like that idea because I feel like she's going to be a pretty powerful combatant anyway, so being able to give teammates a bit more options with a success might be good. Like, the engage is nice. Same with that, but I feel like these two almost kind of achieve the same thing by giving teammates the ability to escape, but then having this one also gives them the chance to, like, extra engage. Right, so that way we can sort of, as a group, we can mob and we can move as a group a bit better. So I feel like that's the one I want to go for. Dylan Sanders is now a Greenhorn Hunter. Ambush. Dylan draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters threatened tiles, and dealing an extra +2 damage. If the shot is not sprung, Dylan gets a free attack at the beginning of her next turn. That one's pretty sweet. Piercing shot. Dylan's ranged attack have 2 pierce. Fox Flight, that's passive or active. Dylan has +1 speed. Once per combat, as a swift action, activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against her. Oh, those are both really good. I like the ambush or the fox flight. I mean, that one's cool and all, but it's pretty simplistic. I feel like these are a bit more wait to dodge the next 2, but that disables the passive. I don't know, I kind of like this one because I feel like she's gonna, like, if we combat it, like, if we kind of combine with what our other teammates are doing, if she kind of, like, is able to back away, she can set those up and really kind of, if something charges, especially if we're going to try and take advantage of walled, right? Like, I think that's good. You found a gravel pelt strap. I have armor. Who gets it? I feel like I want to give it to Natalie if she's going to be the one possibly taking more damage. So we'll give it to Natalie. We got it, right? It's dead? Can you check? The creature's death is quiet. Seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. Aw, it's gonna make it sad now. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. We should go. Alex is alone, which isn't necessarily worrying, but just... Anyway, a promise is a promise. Alex? She's at that ruined tower by now. A long way. Can we leave the town a mess? Others will take care of it, but Alex will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Think about that tower as just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet her. We should... The tower is in the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Natalie and Dylan follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Yeah, friendship. We're three buds. I think that's the way to do. Let her be alive and unhurt. Yeah, we're just 3 friends. We're just 3 friends, and we're having a good time. Having a good time. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Alex longer than I have. She's pretty capable, I feel like. Oh. Yeah, Alex is a little difficult. A little snide, some say. I mean, she doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around her, but I'd say she's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Alright, so if we need to go here. Scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on unscouted tile to show the scout action. Okay. Oh. Oh, we can't have up to 5. No! No, we should have gone with the Spice Girls! Dang it! Ah, shoot. We missed an opportunity here. That's okay. We can have the opportunity to get some other... We can get, like, Jason Bourne and James Bond and, like... Or actually, if we go with, like, James Bond and then, oh, shoot. What's his name from Get Smart? If we did that, then we can add just, like, a real crossover episode of goofy stuff going on here. So, We can't pick Alex. We don't have her. So I guess we have to go with our 2 selected heroes. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so and time passes. I see how it's operating with that. Okay. Okay. The previous night, the tower where Alex had arranged to meet Natalie and Dylan is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. Oh, she's like fierce. Wild beast? How are your plans coming along? The tower is an heirloom of an earlier people. The locals have lost the legend of it. Maybe the boast of some long-dead despot whose name has sunk in the river. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. Guess if you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Alex bends to pull it loose. Wildermyth. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Tyrant's medicine imparts no salient secret. It's only a fairy tale about a dying empress. She swallows stars every month to calm her cancerous anger. Tears of Oak Man is a weird, rootless tragedy of a man made of oak who stands on a sea cliff and is eaten by termites as he waits for his driftwood love to wash ashore. The flotsam beauty floats forever past the edge of the incoming tide. The Guffdem Quilters held an assembly of very old people who, instead of dying, take up quilting. They live together, speaking rarely, making magnificent quilts. Alex reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in here feels like it's coming loose, but can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. Cold. I'm stuck here. Alright then, this is how I'll start it. Here in our yondering country, Alex writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Is this gonna be like Death Note? Is it gonna come true when you write it? Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem a lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain likes Alex's head. Sides, made it to morning. She lowers her bleary eyes. The story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Oh, okay, she pulls the spoon from her pocket. Spoon! Slides a branch from the rubble. Sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. Oh, I like the staff. I want a staff. Spoon seems more like slapstick to me. I don't know, the tone that's going on with this, I kind of like the idea of going like the Gandalfian route here. Well, beast, it's time I'm getting out of here. Just a moment to set up a board for you. Okay, folk cards. It charges without seeing. Misshapen tusks swing wildly. Okay, let's see here. Use interfusion to kill from a distance. Okay, can we, wait, hold on. Attack scenery, interfuse. Okay, attack scenery. Damage to objects. I kind of want to, like, attack the chest and see what's in there, right? Hold on. 3 damage. Attack the scenery. Anything? And do we find anything? Apparently not. Okay, okay, so I guess if I come over here. Okay, so there's our creature. Interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Oh, okay. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use scenery to damage enemies. Oh, that's actually pretty sweet. Knives. Hammers. Ooh. Globe. Let's go with the knives. Gonna interfuse with the knives. And then interfuse barrage. Okay, alright, okay, alright. I can kind of see how this is working here. I want to interfuse with the bookshelf, maybe? Let's do that. Bookshelf and splinter blast. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. And tactically, that's going to make for some really interesting things. I am super interested in that. We do the hammers. And then barrage. That direction. Dodge that. Okay. Dodge the barraged. Okay, what's he doing there? So interfuse with, I guess we'll go with the globe. Shackle. Oh, interesting. Okay, shackle. There we go. That should do it. What, am I going to learn that these beasts are just tormented things and I'm a monster for killing them? Good job, Alex Monday. Alex Monday is now a greenhorn mystic. Knack for interfusing. Open mind. Passive. Alex can interfuse with one additional target. That's nice. Advanced interfusion. Plant act. Okay, naturalist. Vine wrench. Tree. Passive. Upon interfusing with a tree, enter gray plane. Oh man, this is going to get complicated, isn't it? Active. Alex briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces to move where she pleases. Ooh. I kind of like either of these. Either interfusing with an extra to be able to get extra like flanking or multiple attacks or something like that. But this one seems like it could be a really cool tactical thing. So I kind of want to go with that one. Yeah, I think that's the move. Let's do compulsion. I think that one's really cool. A crow feather necklace. Warding. Yeah, let's do that. Seems great. Claim that. Awesome. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. Actually, you know what we're going to do? I'm looking at the time here. It's time for me to call it an episode. So I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate all of you. I'm super into this. This is going to be cool. This is so different from anything else I'm playing right now. I am stoked to have this as sort of a break from everything else that I'm doing. I have no idea how far or how long we'll play this game. I've been toying with the idea of just generally speaking with games, kind of like trying to find quote unquote chapters within them to break it up and mix it up the games a little bit. Because some of these games, I mean, I'm 120 episodes into Lego Star Wars, right? It's like some of these go on forever. So I'm kind of thinking about breaking these things up into chapters or chunks a little bit. So I don't know how that'll play out with this game or if I'll even do that. But for right now, I'm excited about this game. This is going to be fun. So, but yeah, I don't know. Words of advice, parting words of wisdom. I don't know, man. Anything relevant? I don't know. Maybe try this game. This seems cool. Like maybe you'll like it too. There you go. That's a fun one. Okay, love you. Bye.